Hey everybody, Billy Buck here from WAME Radio, and it's Recovery Month. And this week, we're here to talk about prevention of substance use. And joining us this week is Iredell County Board of Commission Chairperson James Mallory and Susan Smith of Piedmont Mediation.
Hi, I'm James Mallory. I'm the chairman of the Iredell County Board of Commissioners. And on behalf of the entire Board of Commissioners, it's my privilege to be able to give a shout out of support for the Recovery Month and to share with you what the county has been doing and the impact that substance use has on our budget and all of our departments. First off, it's understanding the problem. It affects probably 90% of our departments directly in terms of programs and resources and their budget dollars, and by extension, the taxpayers' dollars. When you think about it, what are we doing? Public health is our lead agency, providing the expertise and programmatic resources to be able to deal with the issue. So the ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. But specifically focused on opioid addiction and other substance use addictions is our community support response team, or I should say the community response support team. That is 100% grant funded to $100,000 this year, and it is focused on the post response care and prevention of future overdoses. Once we've gotten a call, and through this COVID situation, we have seen an increase in overdoses, depending on the measures that you use, in some cases almost doubling. Those are trending down now as the economy started to reopen. But the point is, you have individuals when they have overdosed and EMS has responded and brought them back with the naloxone, then how do we enable them to seek treatment, to get a handle on the underlying issue, to have naloxone on hand so that they can be administered that life-saving opioid blocker. That program has done very well. It's been well received, and it has already proven its worth. So the county is working very hard in conjunction with multiple other partners and stakeholders, and of course our school systems. 50% of our budget goes in one way or another to support education. And they're obviously dealing with children who are significantly impacted by the disruptions brought about in their households by opioid and methamphetamine use in particular, as well as alcohol abuse. This is an important initiative. Please support all of these agencies, support with your time, your talent, and your out-of-pocket resources. They're much needed, and they're producing a result. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Susan Smith, and I'm with Piedmont Mediation, and I'm here today as support to Walk for Recovery for Iredell County. It is our privilege at Piedmont Mediation to work with the young people in our community that are dealing with substances. The age of these kids that we work with are 10 to 18 and some up to age 26. We have a substance abuse educational program that we take our older kids through. It teaches them parts of their brain and why it's important to not take substances when they have such a young developing brain. So our substance abuse educational class teaches them decision making, teaches them how the brain works, teaches them low and high risk decisions because they're kids and they tend to want to make risky decisions. The feedback that we've gotten from the kids that's gone through, this is actually one of our most popular programs. The feedback we've received from the kids has been phenomenal. Some of them tell us that it's going to cause them to reevaluate their future. They didn't realize that their decisions were not only impacting themselves, but their families as well. They are getting a message. They're getting some information on which to make better decisions. We had one young person that sticks out in my mind that went through our program, our Clean Teens program. And he was a high school student. He had been a great student and then started using marijuana, and things continued to decline. His grades dropped. He was on a sports team, and he had stopped playing sports. And as a result of going through our program, he ended up at the end of the 6 weeks telling us that he was completely turning his life around. He was going to start working to get back on the sports team. His grades had already begun to rise, and he had a better relationship with his parents. So to be able to provide these services that not only assist the young people, but the families that are struggling many times as well when there's substance use in the home. I'd also like to add that we have our youth offender diversion program. It's called YODA, specifically for kids that are 18 to 26 years old. We receive most of our referrals through schools, through the court system, through juvenile services, but certainly parents have called us as well in hopes to get assistance with their young person. Also, we have our teen court program, our Positive Impact Circle program that addresses substances as well. We provide support to the family to help them work through, what their teen or young person may be doing. We're just grateful that we have these programs for Iredell County, that we can assist the youth and their families as they walk through a really difficult time.
Thank you, Susan and James. We appreciate it so much. And make sure you tune in to the Iredell Walk for Recovery Facebook page on Sunday, September 27th at 7 p.m. for our virtual Iredell Walk for Recovery celebration and show featuring community leaders and experts, as well as music from local artists, including Rocky Lynn, Bryce Reese, and Dane Page.